In this video, I'm going to show you a magic 2-note chord. Not only is it simple to play, it's super versatile, so it's great for coming up with interesting, funky rhythm lines when improvising. Once we get that under the fingers, we can look at how and why it works. And then later on, we can look at some possibilities in and around this chord to give your rhythm playing even more interest. As always, if you like the video, give it a like and subscribe. And down below, you'll also find some links to tab and backing tracks. My name's Steve Allsworth. Welcome to the channel. Let's get to it. So this magic chord shape is a tritone, played at the 7th fret and 8th fret on the top 2 strings. It's called a tritone because it's made up of 2 notes 3 tones apart. So if we take this bottom note, F sharp, and we go up 3 tones or 6 frets, 1 tone, 2 tones, 3 tones, that takes us to C. That gives us our tritone interval. Sometimes this is known as a flattened 5, but I'm going to refer to it as a tritone. Now, the great thing about a tritone is it's completely symmetrical. So what this means is we can take this chord shape and move it up our 6 frets or 3 tones. That's the 13th and 14th frets. And we've got exactly the same chord. Down here, we've got an F sharp and a C. And up the top, we've got a C and an F sharp. So we've reversed those 2 notes, but it's exactly the same chord. So you've effectively got double your money for exactly the same chord shape. Now, in the context of our Prince style funk backing track, which is in A minor, this would be referred to as an A minor 6. Because we've got a minor 3rd there, which is the C, this is over A, and the F sharp would be a major 6. You've got to be slightly careful with this because the minor part of that name is referring to the 3rd and not the 6. So think of it like a minor chord with a major 6 added. And that'll give us a minor 6 chord. So down here is minor 6, up top, minor 6 as well. So what I'm going to do, I'll play the same rhythm over the backing track just to give you an idea of what this sounds like in context. So what we can start to do now is improvise around this rhythmic framework. Now, a useful trick in funk is to think about where we're starting the phrase in the bar. So let's take a simple funk idea on our first chord, and this is going to be starting on beat 1. So it goes like so. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that all sounds well and good, but the ears have this nasty habit of getting bored quite quickly with the same rhythm over and over again. So what we can do is play a similar phrase to this, but instead of starting on beat 1, we're just going to delay it by an 8th note and play on the and of beat 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Now, if you combine these 2 ideas, there's much more listener interest. So you've got these 2 chords to work with, and you've got 2 rhythms. I'll just improvise and demonstrate how these 2 ideas can work really successfully over the backing track. So this tritone shape can function in a number of different ways. So we've already looked at how this can be a minor 6 chord in the context of A. So that's A minor 6. But this can also be part of D7. So if we look at 2 common ways of playing A minor 6 and D7, you should be able to see this tritone residing inside of these two chords. And this way we can easily play over a dominant chord as well. So now I'm going to play our tritone shape over a really common A minor 7 to D9 chord progression. And you should be able to hear how this tritone shape works completely seamlessly over both chords. So if you want to take this a step further in terms of your scale and theory knowledge, we can start to introduce some notes in and around this tritone shape using the A Dorian scale. Now, A Dorian scale essentially is a minor scale with a raised sixth. So we're going root, second, minor third, fourth, fifth, major sixth, flattened seventh, or minor 7, and then root. And this helps us target that F sharp which we've been using in the minor 6 chord, and the D7, D9 works really, really well. So I'm going to show you a basic idea using some double stops or dyads on those top 2 strings. So we're going to go E, F sharp, G. Really straightforward, but we're going to keep the A there, just bar that first finger. They all sound super effective. And we can do a similar idea up here in 12th position. Immediately gives us this really nice Dorian sound. Now if we apply that first rhythm that we looked at, this can sound incredibly effective. So now I'm going to improvise using some of those ideas that we've been looking at. Down below you can find some links to the tab and backing tracks. And if you want to learn more about funk, then check out my new book, 100 Funk Grooves for Guitar, available on Amazon. I hope you've enjoyed the lesson. I look forward to seeing you next time.